Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina wa Maulana Muhammadin Khatamin Nabiyyin wa Imamil Mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'een. Amma ba'd. Dear brothers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I am very happy to know that Turas Publications has organized a course on the Islamic politics in the light of my humble book, Islam and Politics. Inshallah, it will be of great benefit for those who want to know about what Islam has said about the politics. Unfortunately, we have two extreme ideas with regard to the politics as attributed to Islam. On the one part, there are some people who say that Islam has nothing to do with politics at all. It has only it only relates to the aqaid and ibadat, and to some extent with some muamalat. But so far as politics is concerned, the Islam has not given us a detailed guidance on the principles that should underlie the political life. On the other hand, there are some people who say that the basic and ultimate purpose of Islam is politics, and therefore if anyone is doing some work other than implementing Islamic Sharia on the world, he is doing nothing. And therefore, they believe that the ultimate purpose of Islam was to establish a government based on the Islamic principles of politics. And all other things like ibadat, salah, zakah, hajj, even hajj and umrah, they were just tools or some ways to adopt for preparing Muslims to establish an Islamic state. This is also a great misunderstanding. The truth is that we should deal with Islamic politics, not a political Islam. There is big difference between the two concepts. Islam has given us some guidance about our political life, as well as Islam has given guidance in our family affairs, on ibadat, on muamalat, transactions, commercial transactions, economy, etc. So Islam has given us some principles with regard to the politics. This should be taken as Islamic politics, as if we say that Islam has given some basic principles about our economic life, socio-economic life, then these guidances or these teachings may be termed as Islamic economics. But one cannot say that Islam was the basic goal or basic purpose or basic ultimate goal of Islam was to develop a good economy. So we can say that there are Islamic economic principles, but we cannot say that economic Islam. In the same way, we should understand that Islam has given some guidance about our political life that we should study, and we go through the principles underlying the Islamic politics, but we should not be confused with the term of political Islam, which means that the ultimate purpose is to establish a state, a Islamic state on the earth. So I have taken this subject, Islam and politics, and it was also a series of lectures that I have given to certain ulama about 3 months or so. And in those lectures, firstly, I have clarified the concept of politics in Islam. Then I have explained that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He gave us guidance about our political life, it has established some basic principles. It is the beauty of Islamic Sharia that in practical life, Islam lays down some basic principles which are eternal, which are for all times to come, and there is no one can alter them or change them. But these are some basic principles. So far as a person believes in those principles and acts accordingly, he can enjoy the vast area of his own understanding, on the understanding of the community, and on ideas given by the contemporary scholars. So I have explained in this book, firstly, the basic place of a politics in Islam. Then I have tried to explain the basic principles underlying the ahkam of Sharia that relate to political life. And what made me emphasize on some Islamic principles is the beauty of Islam, that after laying out some basic principles, it has given us a choice according to our needs, according to the need of the time. And therefore, I have explained these principles. The next question was how to implement those principles in our present life. For example, there is a democratic concepts that are widely accepted by most countries of the world, and there are some socialist concepts. There are some other concepts also, which I have explained in my Urdu book, in the first part of my Urdu book, which is not translated here in this book of Islam and politics. So, but the principle was that on the one hand, Islam says that there should be a government. There should be a government under the sovereignty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that government must adhere to the teachings and injunctions provided by the Holy Quran and Sunnah of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. On the other hand, we say that, for example, if we take the principle of shura, that is consulting each other, this is one of the basic principles of Islamic politics. But how this principles can be implemented in our contemporary life. How to elect the people, how to elect the Ahlul Halli wal Aqd. Because on other side, Islam says that no one can be competent to be a person of cannot be competent as a ruler or as having a basic designation in the Islamic State who wants it, who himself offers himself to be nominated as president or prime minister or the member of the parliament. So how can we manage these two principles together? On one hand, we have to make shura. On the other hand, we want a shura that is not elected by candidature, but that can be elected by some other ways or other styles. So this is what I have explained in the second part of my book, and I have suggested some measures through which we combine the concept of shura on one hand and the concept of non-asking anyone to be candidate for a particular designation. So, and other principles also have been explained to some extent, but these are the basic characteristics of this book, which you inshallah will go through these lectures that are arranged by Turas Publication. And I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He may make this effort successful and it may clear the concept of Islamic politics in the minds of those who will attend these lectures. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.